Howdy there, folks. Pliskin by 51mm, and tonight I'm doing a quick video update on the Russian Perst 4. Figured I'd do a little overview on it. I was going to go shooting this weekend. This is the second day of my 3 days off for work, but well, it's going into my third day. But at work or something, I messed up my right hand, like this thumb here. This is all the further I can, I can't even make it go up that far because all the joints there in the thumb and the wrist are goofed up. So figured I'd take it easy this weekend, and we'll talk about the old M70 Z-Pap here. Don't mind the things in the background. All right, so what can I say about the old Russian Zentico Perst 4? Well, I have not had many rifle lasers in my collection, this being the first authentic military laser that I have. The Olight is not military, I would say, but the Olight does pretty good too. But I would say, in comparison to the Perst 4, the Perst 4 has it beat in more ways than one. Okay, so it comes with, of course, the body like this. Naturally, the laser body. It's dual linked infrared and visible laser, I do believe, here in the aperture. You just have to switch between the visible laser, which it's on, and night vision, flipping it here in the middle. Like that turns off the laser. And you can turn the laser on and off from the module itself. You can press this button in, or this button in, or in my case, what I like to do, how I've got my M70 Z-Pap set up with it, is have it slaved to a pressure pad over here on the left side. And it comes with a dimmer. Here, I will go ahead. Wait, let me turn it back over. Okay, I did turn the laser on, so it comes with a dimmer. You just press that button there. Turns the laser on. You point it at the wall there, like that, and then you just turn and twist this knob here in the direction to make the laser brighter, like so. And that's about as high as it'll go, and then you just dim it back down. And now it's got about the wattage output of a laser that you'd get at Walmart. But that is a good feature there, that dimmer, because I like to keep it on low for inside a building like that, and then outside in the daytime I crank it up as high as it'll go. That way it will show up outside in the daytime on targets. But while inside, for indoor, like home defense, I keep it low so that way it don't bounce back and hurt my eyes, or it's not bouncing off the wall so bad. But that is the pressure pad. You can dim the laser and make it brighter. Sorry for the background noise. You can make it brighter. You can dim it and make it brighter with these buttons here. And if you don't want to fool with the windage and elevation of the laser, you simply just press that in, that laser button there, and then you just take your finger and you can literally rotate the aperture with that just by pressing in like a joypad on a video game controller, and just move it around till it's lined up with your iron sights or any other optic. And you don't have to unscrew these or take a coin and turn them like a rifle scope turrets or anything like that. So I found that to be useful at the range, because my 0 at 10 yards was a little off when I first tried this laser outside. And that was a big help, because I literally just turned it on and moved it over until it lined up with my front sight and my rear sight on my AK here. So overall, my first impressions on this Perst 4, Russian Perst 4 by Zentico rifle laser from Russia. is that it is a very good laser. It is definitely worth the money I paid for it. I bought it on eBay for $454. I forget how much it was after taxes. Although I did buy it here with this Surefire clone that my buddy Robert Fisher recommended to me. He sent me the link to it on eBay. He put one on his SIG MP6, and I have put CR123s in it. And it is a very bright light. I don't know the exact lumens, but it, in a dark room, here, let me turn the lights off. In a bright room, it casts a blinding white light, and I definitely would not want to be on the front end of that, like having that shine in my eyes with this rifle laser combo pointed at you. So I have got a hell of a CQB rifle set up. I am looking for an optic for my M70. I need to get a scope rail, but after I bought my car, that kind of put my funds back into disarray, so I'm going to have to save up some more. But Mayor Fugly Cool did suggest a Zastava Origin, Serbian scope mount for my M70 ZPAP. He says it rides real low, and the lower you can get it down to the bore, the better. And although with the AK it is a underbore rifle, low bore, like the sights sit higher than the bore does, it's a low bore rifle. But anywho, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Let me turn it around here, because this has a built-in cheek riser in the stock right here, so I'm good either way with whatever scope mount that I choose to put on it. But I will go with what Mayor Fugly Cole recommends, because he hasn't been wrong yet. He knows more about AKs than I ever will, and I'd like to think I know a great deal. Although when I started getting into the M1A and AR a little bit more, my knowledge on these I didn't, like I used to be back in the day, infatuated with AKs. I learned everything about them. But then I got my M1A, and I got an AR, and I became infatuated with those, and the AK kind of took a back burner. But now that I've got an AK, I've got the AK bug again, and with DPMS making the AK-47 Anvil, I might pick up one of them too and compare it to my M70 at a later date. But when I do get enough money, I am getting another M1A first. So peak week at Amazon's coming up. That means we get paid $24 an hour for 8 weeks. So we'll have to see what that entails. But I can highly recommend, at the moment, having used it for as much as I have so far on the Perst 4 by Zentico out of Russia, the Perst 4 laser, it gets a thumbs up from me. I have to run it a little bit longer and see if my opinion changes over the years, but for right now, it's the best bang for the buck in my opinion. Because Steiner, I was looking at Steiner lasers, and some of them, the price for some of them, you could buy another M1A for with Steiner. So Russian Zentico is the bee's knees in my opinion so far, so I highly recommend it. My first overview of it is it's a pretty good rifle laser. Well, anyway, guys, until the next video. And I've got some more I need to upload. I have a few more range videos I didn't get up the other day, and I need to upload the Slipknot Knotfest concert videos from way back on October 1st still. So that's all coming. I'm just taking it easy. I messed up my thumb at work, and I already got to buy a new pair of boots because the new pair that I bought have already worn out, because the sole and suspension in the soles and all that's wore out, and it's hurting my feet to stand at work now. So I need to get another new pair, so that way I could tell a big difference. Like, I could tell when they wore out. So I've just been taking it easy this weekend, and I'll get back to the grind on videos next weekend. Hopefully it'll be cool again and go shoot. Well, until next time, guys, see you all in the next video.